Hi everybody, my name is Misha. So I'm a beauty blogger, no surprise, and I'll leave the link below of my blog and my Instagram. So that's where I've been reviewing products mainly till now. And now I decided to start a YouTube channel. I love watching beauty and fashion videos on YouTube, and I decided to start my own to join the community. So today I'm going to start off with a haul video towards the end of Thanksgiving break, like after Black Friday. There were so many deals and points and rewards, so I bought a lot of makeup. So this is definitely an extensive collective haul. So grab your chai and get ready for chai time with Misha. To start off with a haul video. Because I love watching hauls. I'm addicted to it, and it gives me ideas to what to buy next, and my fiance hates it. So I know we all are mainly interested in the makeup items, so I'm gonna first get skincare out of the way. So I found out on Muse of Musing's blog, it's one of the blogs I follow, that Laneige was coming to the States. So I finally found it at a Target near me, and I ended up buying the serum, the moisturizer, and the cleanser. So I don't have the serum to show you. I gave it away to my mom, but it's very similar to the moisturizer, so I didn't see a point in keeping both. I just want to show you the moisturizer. It's a gel consistency. You feel like you're applying thick water to your face. It melts right in, and it's a really good base for makeup if you wear foundation and all that. I haven't had any bad reaction to it, and I do have acne prone, sensitive, oily combination skin, and it hasn't bothered me a bit, and I really love it. It smells amazing. It's not an annoying scent, but it is slightly floral, rosy. So if you don't like that, you may not like this, but I really like it, and it really smells high-end. I believe this is about $32 or $35, and the cleanser is around $25. But, so Target, I always go to Target to get Starbucks, and I can't help browsing through the makeup aisle. So I saw these like red signs, and I went up to read it, and it said that there's a free trial gift set with any one purchase of Laneige. So I was looking all over for this gift set, and I called the manager, and I went to customer service, and they were like, we haven't received it yet. I went the next day. I went like 5 days in a row, and they were like, we haven't gotten it, we haven't gotten it. And ultimately, the manager must have felt sorry for me, or like wanted me to stop stalking her, so she gave me 50% off each item. I couldn't believe it. So I think that's why I bought both the serum and the moisturizer. Initially I was like, oh my god, am I gonna spend like 60-70 bucks? But I ended up getting a really good deal, and I'm like using it so painstakingly now, because obviously I'm not gonna get the 50% off again. And then lastly, from Target, I bought this blush brush. I love it. So it's from the Up and Up generic Target brand, and it's about $5.99 or $6.99, and it is similar to the e.l.f. blush brush that a lot of people like, but this is a bit softer and a bit bigger. It grabs product really nicely, it blends nicely. I just really like this sort of U shape of blush brushes, and angled blush brushes, those are my favorite. But anyway, I do own Sigma brushes, and I like this equally, if not more, and this is the second one that I've bought so far. Alrighty, moving on to Inglots. So I've heard a lot about Inglots in the beauty community on YouTube and blogs, and I really wanted to try it for myself. Now, access to Inglots is very limited here in the States, and it is available in the West Coast. So for Thanksgiving, I traveled to Seattle and the San Francisco area, and I found an Inglot's counter in Macy's in both cities. So I decided to create a blush palette. Now, Inglot has a product called the Freedom System, where you buy the palette, an empty palette. It can be for eyeshadows or cheek products, and you custom design it. Basically, you pick out whatever shades you want, and they have these palettes in different sizes. I selected this one. I think they have a single one. They have one where you pick 3 products, and I'm not sure what they have for eyeshadows. I was mainly interested in their blushes. And then I got talked into buying a contour sculpting powder. So if you all know me from Instagram or my blog, you know that I don't really wear base makeup like foundation, concealer, bronzer, or any like contouring stuff. So this was definitely new for me. But if you're a beginner like me, you will like this sculpting powder. It's like a taupey brown shade, and it blends easily. It looks very natural. It gives that shadow, but you don't get like that stark line, which a lot of beginners tend to just do because they might over apply the product or something. So it's a taupey brown, and I really like it for my skin tone since I am of like a olive yellow undertone skin tone. Cool tone products do not look good on me. Cool tone blushes don't look good on me. So I was a little like weary of this, but I love it. And I'll show you the brush that I bought to go along with that in a little bit. Next are 3 blushes. This is kind of like a mauvey pink. I'm gonna show it to you right here. And this is like a coral orange with a brown undertone. These all have brown undertones. I love wearing blushes with brown undertones. They just look more natural on me. And this is like a terracotta color. So here they are. They're super pigmented. I didn't even press the powders at all. And you should dip your brush in there really carefully because the products it's very easy to pick up. So let me put these here so you can see, like, super pigmented. That was just one swipe right there. So the brush that I got from Inglot's is this angled brush. It's the only angled brush that they have. They have a smaller brush collection, so I'm not really sure what the number or name of this one is, but it's just the angled contour or blush brush, whatever you want to call it. So the lady used this for contouring mainly, and then she applied blush with it too, and I just loved it, especially because of its angled shape. As I already mentioned, I love like angled brushes, and also because it's smaller, so I just works well for my face. I did try the Inglot lipsticks, but I ended up returning them. I did not like their formula at all. It was kind of weird. So I'm just gonna remove this. I ended up getting their lip paints. So they have lip paints in a pot form, and then they also have these, which are called like lip paint creams. These are $10, and these are more expensive. I believe they're 12 or 14. I am going to list the exact names and prices of everything down below, so if it's not exact here, I will be listing it down below. But I do know the contour powder was 15, and each one of the blushes is 11, and then the palette was 16, and this blush brush 16, and this blush brush was 22. So, but again, I'll link it or list it down below. So this is number 53, and it's a light nude brown, and I love that these nudes showed up on me. Usually I have a real hard time getting a nude color to look good. Now this is the popular brown red, like you put chocolate on your lips kind of color. So I really think this is going to be a popular one right now. These are really moisturizing. You feel like you're wearing a lip balm. The Inglot rep told me that these have like vitamin E oil and all those nice ingredients in it, so that's good. And this reminds me of NARS Dominique. So this again is a dusty purple color, again really popular for this fall winter season. So I'm just gonna swatch these for you guys. So they're very emollient. They just feel like a lip balm, but they're just so pigmented. Like I'm barely dipping my finger in here and I'm getting so much color. So here are those. And just gonna wipe that. I'm gonna be swatching a lot today, so yeah. Anyway, I love orange. I think I pick up every single orange lipstick, blush, nail polish that I see, and then I bring it home and then I'm like, oh my god, like I have that in every single brand. So of course I had to get an orange one from Inglot since I couldn't get a lipstick that I liked. But again, like that's just one swipe and it's such a juicy red orange, so you can definitely shear this out. So if you're someone who wants to try the bright lip but you don't want a matte, like really intense, although this is intensely pigmented, but you can tone it down and it's moisturizing, it's not matte, so this would be a good choice for you, especially for this holiday time. It would be a nice lip to wear to a Christmas party or something. Alright, I'm saving the best for last, a bunch of lipsticks. So grab yourself another cup of chai because this is going to take a little bit. So first I'm going to get started with Girlactik. So I've heard of Girlactik again through YouTube, but not like, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this brand, but I really wanted to try a new brand. So when I was going to the West Coast, they had Rite Aids that carried prestige brand makeup. So I bought, I bought 2 of the shades from there, and then I regretted not buying the 3rd one that I liked. So I ended up finding it at a local beauty boutique. So I'm gonna swatch these for you. First, I have Demure. And I have reviewed these on my Instagram already and shown swatches of me wearing it, but that was just, I don't know, that was just one swipe. And right now it looks glossy and it feels very thin, like water, and it's gonna mattify on your lips within seconds. If you have dry lips and you love wearing lip stains, this is the lip stain for you, because I don't find the need to wear lip balm underneath, but even like I wore the thickest lip balm under this possible and it still turned into a beautiful matte finish. Did not dry out my lips, did not exaggerate lip lines or anything. This formula is unbelievable. I don't know how they've done it. I've heard people like say lime crime lip stains are hard to remove. This is not hard to remove. Like, it will stay put, but if you want it to come off, you can just wipe it off. It's not painful or anything, and it's easy to reapply. And yeah, so I'm getting a little carried away there. This shade is Iconic. Again, it's a red orange shade, so that's Iconic. And lastly, I'm showing you Allure. So Allure is similar to Demure, but Demure is more like a plummy brown mauve, and this is more like a rosy pink mauve. They both have a brown undertone. They're both that 90s Kylie Jenner popular lip color at the moment, kind of both these colors. And I feel like this is a lot like what Pantone Color of the Year for 2015 is going to be. So it has that red, like rosy tone to it and a brown base. So Girlactik, try them. They're $22 or $23 a piece, but so worth it. So if you don't have a prestige Rite Aid, look for like a small boutique that does bridal makeup or something. I know a lot of smaller boutiques carry it, and also it's available online, so it's accessible that way. If you spend $75, you get free shipping. So yeah, so that's Girlactik. Next, I'm gonna move on to NARS. I am obsessed with the Audacious lipsticks. I think everybody and their mom is obsessed with these lipsticks, so that's not any news. But NARS was having 20% off and free shipping for Black Friday, so I ended up getting one of the shades that's not available. Well, it's available at Barney's, but it's not available at Sephora or other retailers. It's exclusive to Barney's and to NARS, and it is a purple lavender sort of shade, and it's kind of reminds me of this year's Pantone color of the year, Radiant Orchid. So I think this will be a beautiful shade to wear in the spring. I didn't even need to do 2 swipes there, but there it is. And purples just don't look good on me. They often bring out the yellow tones in your teeth, but this one did not do that. I was happily surprised. So yeah.
What is that called?
So that one, sorry, got carried away again, is Sylvia. So next I'm going to show you Deborah, and it's a chocolate brown shade with sort of a red terracotta undertone. I think on fairer people this is going to look more chocolatey brown, and on people with my skin tone it might look more like a cognac brown color. So that's Deborah. It's been sold out on Sephora's website. I wanted to get it during the VIB sale, but it was sold out, and then I was so glad when I found out NARS was having the 20% off and free shipping, so I got that. The next shade that I really wanted, and again is sold out during the Sephora VIB sale, is called Olivia. And Olivia is described as a garnet shade, and I really think it is. It's like a deep garnet red, slightly maroon because it has that brown undertone. So I'm going to show it to you. I wouldn't say it looks like a brick red, but it is a deeper red. So I think garnet. I usually don't agree with those color descriptions. I find them really misleading, but I think that was accurate. So now I'm going to move on to Nordstrom stuff. So I have Chanel, I have Armani, and I have the new Tom Ford Lip and Boy Collection lipsticks. Aren't these so adorable? They're so tiny. So these are my first Tom Ford lipsticks. I'm not going to spend $50 on lipsticks. I think that's scary, but maybe I will. I don't know. But anyway, so this was a great price point. These were $32 each, and I was really nervous. I didn't want them to be complete sample size, but fortunately I think you get a significant amount of product. Maybe not significant to some, since I'm addicted to lipsticks. My opinion might be skewed. So anyway, I just showed you the size, so now I'm gonna show you the shades. So I'll start off with Guillermo. That's Guillermo, and I've already tried these, but I really like the TF embossing, and I don't want it to fade away. So I'll have to make smaller swatches now because I'm running out of room, but that's Guillermo. And again, it's a plummy brown, deep plum brown shade. You'll see that I'm liking the current lip trend that's going on, the brown lip color trend. So this is again another brown. This is a reddish brown, and this is called Pavlos. And this is a beautiful shade. I really, really love it. It's definitely vampier than Guillermo, but it's beautiful. So that is Pablos right there, and that's Guillermo. And now I'm going to show you Gustavo, which is very similar to Styled in Sepia from the MAC Matte Lip Collection. I don't have that here with me to show you, but if you own Styled in Sepia, you'll know what I'm talking about. So this has a bit of, so this is again a brown shade, and it has a bit of taupe to it, a taupey gray sort of undertone, which will show up more on your lips when you apply it. It's not looking like that here, but it looks more like a muddy brown than a chocolate brown. This looks more like a chocolate plummy brown, and that looks like a dark chocolate with red in it. So those are the differences. They're definitely different. So yeah, if you want to give them a try, I would. Next I have Diego, which is a really juicy, vibrant, like it looks almost neon on me, red orange, and I really, really like it. I think I might wear this one for my wedding, so I'm gonna swatch it here. It's really, really beautiful. And again, it does not, a lot of red oranges can pull out the yellow in your teeth, but this did not. It really brightens your face, brightens your smile. I really like that one. So I do want to say that I definitely like the shades that I picked up, but the formula of these is a bit sheer. So I've definitely needed to build them up, and the deeper colors kind of apply a little patchy, and you just really have to build it up for it to even out. Some people may even find the need to wear a lip liner underneath, but I'm like the no fuss kind of person. I don't really like to use multiple lip products. It's just like one and done for me. So I was a little disappointed by the formula, but not enough to return them because I really, really like the color. So yeah, so now I'm showing you Richard, which is a nude pinky brown. So that's Richard. Obviously this is gonna look deeper on lighter skin tones. On me, it's more of a nude shade. So yeah, so those are all the new Tom Ford Lip and Boy. I still want 2 more lipsticks. I want Collins and Carrie, so that'll be up next. So yeah, now I'm gonna go into Chanel. So I'm gonna show you the newest color first, and this one is similar to Guillermo from Tom Ford, so you really don't need both. One or the other is fine. And this is the Rouge Allure in number 148. I'm not going to try pronouncing the name. I'll list it down below. But again, I'm gonna put it near Guillermo so you can see the similarity. I don't think my fiance is gonna be a big fan of that one, but he wants to do an inventory of my entire lipstick collection to see the same shades that I have, but we all know it's a gradient. They're not the same. So yeah, next I'm showing you La Adore. I can say that one. This is a Rouge Allure Velvet, and it is number 45. And this is a really dusty purple with gray, with taupe to it. It's cool toned, and it's really nice for fall. I probably wouldn't wear this. This is not like a spring purple, but running out of room. But here it is. So if Dominique was too cool toned, this might be a little more dustier, a little more subtle for you to wear than Dominique from NARS. So that's that. That's Chanel La Adore. This was released as last year's spring collection, but it's still available. at Nordstrom. I found it on the website and it was available at my store. This was also from a previous collection and I'm surprised they still had it. It's the Rouge Allure number 122 Farouche, and this is again a chocolate brown color. So I'm going to show it down here. It's sheer, so I don't feel like it's similar to anything I have. So that's there. And it looks similar on the lips to Guillermo, but Guillermo still has more of a plum purple. Number 148 from Chanel also has like a plum purple to it. This is more, again, that cognac sort of brown with a red undertone. This has a slight sheen to it, but I think it does show up on my lips. I was gonna say I don't think it does, but it does. Like in the center of the lips, you can tell it's like as if I've worn a little gloss or something, and some people might like that. So we're almost getting to the end. Just 3 more left, so whew, we're almost done here. I really wanted to try. I love liquid lipsticks, even though I tell myself not to buy too many because they obviously don't last as long as regular lipsticks. But again, this is like the color of the year for 2015, so I had to have it. It's a reddy brown color. It definitely has more of a red brick tone to it. And again, just like one swipe, it's super pigmented, very long lasting. This is again a stain. It mattifies on your lips. It's easy to remove. It's not drying. It's just this bit thicker than the Girlactik ones. This feels creamier, whereas that feels more like you're applying water. So that's the only difference I see. And of course the price point. These are $32, so they are a bit pricier. So yeah, so Nordstrom's out of the way, and now I'm gonna end with Gerard Cosmetics. So I really wanted to try Gerard Cosmetics. It's really hyped about here on YouTube, and I guess I just wanted to see for myself what all the fuss was about. So I again got brown shades. I got 1995. This is the color that was designed or created by Jaclyn Hill. I'm wearing 1995 right now. I really do like it. On me, I feel like it's a nice nude natural shade. Now, this is definitely, you feel a tug to it when you apply it. I'm not saying it's drying, but it's not creamy either. But it really, I felt like it stayed put once I applied it. Did not make my lips look dry. I really like the color, so I'm happy with that. But for the price point, I was a little surprised at how they were packaged. This came like this. It was wrapped in styrofoam right here. But I was surprised that it didn't come in a box. So if I would want to gift this to someone, especially it being the price point of a high-end lipstick, almost, I think it's $19, so it's more expensive than a MAC lipstick. I would expect it to come in a box, which it did not, so that was something. And then the gloss too came like this. It did not come in a box, and it's not even closing properly. I really wanted to gift this to somebody, and I feel like that looks really weird. So there's a mirror. It comes with the light inside. Again, it's a brown, chocolatey brown shade, similar to that shade right there. I still might gift this, so I'm not going to swatch it, but I'm not really sure because it's not closing properly. I'm worried it's gonna dry out. So that was a little disappointing. Again, as you all already know, their shipment was late and all that. But so yeah, that's my little complaint of the day. I shouldn't wrap up on a sad note, but I'm really excited about all these lip products. I hope you enjoyed this haul video, and wish me luck so I make plenty more, and I hope you'll tune in again. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for staying with me throughout this video. I was a bit nervous. It definitely took some deep breathing and a few attempts, but please leave me your feedback. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to improve my confidence with upcoming videos. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, start. Alright, so if your chai is getting, sorry.
Something? If your chai is getting cold? Is that what you wanted to